Hey guys, today's tutorial is gonna be about positioning and overlaying images in a way that they match perfectly, pixel by pixel, and the positioning is right on top of the old pixels. So we have this awful simulated card, and this is the original image for it. And let's say we want to take this image and put it back here because we want to put a different text or whatever, and this one is already merged down. You can't take the text of the image. So first thing is easy. We're just gonna paste it here, and well, the question is where should it be positioned? A lot of people just make the opacity, take the opacity down and try to map it like that. But in some cases you're never fully sure. So this one is almost okay, but it can be 1 pixel up, 1 pixel down. You're never sure in a lot of images, especially on these green parts. The flower helps you a lot, but the green parts are a bit hazy, and you're never sure if you matched it correctly. And if there are different scale, the pixels are not one on one, then it's much harder to do that as well. So the easiest way to do it is to make the opacity 50%, and you can just press 5 on your keyboard to make 50% opacity if you are on this tool, because on some other tools 50% makes the tools transparent. And then invert the image. Inverting the image will not affect the color information in any way. If you just invert it, then you're not losing any information. You're not making it brighter or darker. You're just inverting the color values for all the pixels, so the image information is still, the color information is still there. If I invert it again, I'm gonna go exactly to the original image that I had in the first place. So if you invert it once and you put opacity 50%, and then you move it, you see it's getting closer and closer, but this is the cool part. When it's gonna be actually 1 pixel, it all disappears in gray. See, 1 pixel off, you can still see the outlines on different directions, but if it's right on it, then it all becomes gray. And this is a way to make sure you're 100% pixel on pixel. There's no bleeding. There's not even a tiny amount of incorrectness. You're gonna see some artifacts around here because the original image was saved as a JPEG. So it's not gonna be 100% gray, but it's very close. And all I need to do now is make it 100% and invert it. And as you can see, it looks as if I just took the text of the image. And that's the best way of positioning and making sure you're exactly where you want it to be. Let's try it if the image was a different size. Just gonna make it 600 pixels. Gonna paste the image again. Now it's this bigger. No worries. I will convert this to a smart object because I want to be able to transform it again and again just to make sure it transforms fine. Open it, make this one 50% and invert it. Save it, close it. And now all I need to do is apply exactly the same method. Of course, this one you need to fiddle with it a bit because they're not the exact dimensions of pixels, and this is pretty very close. And now I can just open this, make it 0, invert it, save it, close it, and now again I'm having the correct image, but I'm 100% sure is exactly in the correct place. And you can do this also for transformations. If the image is not square like that, it's transformed in an angle, you can just try it the same way. When you're in the gray, then it is perfect.